What's up, guys? TheDevildogGamer here, and today we're back with Battlefield 2042. It's been a while since we played the disaster that is Battlefield 2042, and they're now currently on their second season of the Battle Pass and the DLC. I kind of wanted to see what things have changed and what's gotten better or what has gotten worse. And I gotta say, it's better in some parts, but worse in others. So I obviously didn't play Season 1. But Season 1 was heading in the right direction. We got a new TAC helicopters, we got a few new weapons, there were a lot of different changes to the games, and we got a really awesome map called Exposure, which was just absolutely crazy, multiple levels, a lot of range to do some stuff, and it was just absolutely legendary. I love that map. All the stuff that you got from Season 1 was pretty cool, and I felt like we were kind of heading in the right direction at this point. I will say, though, that this game with its specialists and everything like that, from the get-go, it obviously looked like it was going to be a Battle Pass DLC type focused game, and that's what we were going to get. They were going to get your money by making you pay for the Battle Pass to get extra unlocks and things like that. From the get-go, we knew this was true. It was very obvious that this was what was going to happen, and they're going on it full force. Season 1 was pretty good. I would say it's definitely worth going back and at least trying all the Season 1 stuff. Now, when we get to Season 2 is where things get a little weird. Now, on top of the already sad and crazy fact that they removed the 128 player breakthrough, so now it's only 64 players, we get Season 2. Season 2 adds a few weapons and one vehicle, but it adds a new map. Surprise, surprise, though, this map is a beached container ship in a desert. Does that sound familiar? Yeah, that's because we already have one of those maps. We have Discarded, which is a beached container ship in a desert area, or technically a beach, and now Stranded is a beached container ship in a desert area. Huh. How original. Wow, it's almost a copy and paste. Amazing. This has got to be the laziest attempt I've seen to fixing a game. This makes me believe that they are completely not serious about the future of this at all. Season 2 started off like, okay, it's, you know, we're going in the right direction. Just get us 120 players back, fix some of the gunplay, some of the other issues. Maybe this might be savable. It won't be the best Battlefield ever, but it'll still be an okay Battlefield. Nah, Season 2 hits, they're like, hold on. Control C, Control V, baby. It was like, wait, what? I didn't even know about the new map, and I started it, and I started running up, thinking I was playing the old map, and I was like, oh, they redesigned it. And then I got to the end of it, and I saw the map name, and I'm like, this isn't Discarded. What the hell is this? Opened up Season 2, saw that this was the new map, and just immediately went, what the fucking hell is this shit? Like, how is this gigantic game and game company, this franchise, just even doing stupid shit like this? It's like, holy crap, you can't redesign a whole new map? What the absolute shit? And of course, the new specialist, the specialist in that we got for Season 1 has a rocket launcher that you actually guide yourself. You take, it's a man-in-the-loop type system, you guide it yourself, crazy OP, and I was like, that's freaking ridiculous. Like, they're trying to make people, like, absolutely get into these battle passes with shit like that. Season 2 comes around, the new operator can drop a shielded minigun anywhere he wants and man it. Wow, that's also very OP. I wonder what you're trying to get people to do. I mean, of course the battle pass is free, but they're trying to get people to kind of just go with it, unlock stuff super quick, and play the game. And it's, you can definitely tell, this whole class system from the get-go was designed to add shit like this. To make your battle passes and DLCs sellable, to reap extra money out of a franchise that was known for good DLC and things that people would actually pay money for. But now you're kind of throwing it behind this whole battle pass thing with the success of Warzone and people blindly like laughing at it every 10 seconds. Battlefield wanted a little bit of that taste. And it shows. It shows with what they're doing with these battle passes and how each one adds more stuff that people want. You want to kind of just milk it as much as you can here and there. And it's sad to see that this is the rate, this is where we're going with FPS games. This might become the new norm. Maybe people might rethink it because of how people responded to Battlefield 2042. All Battlefield had to do was keep doing the same shit that they've been doing forever now, and everything would be a-okay. But they tried something new. They saw the success of Warzone, what Warzone was doing, and they said, let's Battlefield this, guys. We're gonna make this Battlefield Call of Duty-ish, and people are gonna love it, and our profits are gonna go up, our shareholders are gonna love it. Not even thinking about like what the gamers are gonna think. It's like, I don't think anybody in the development of this said, I wonder what the gamers are gonna think about this. You know, it's just, it's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. Of course, a lot of the maps didn't get a redesign to make them better. Hourglass is still just absolutely dumb. And I figured that map at least would have had a redesign of some type, because it's just one of the worst maps I've ever seen in the Battlefield franchise, but it didn't. And of course, you got your crazy, you know, specialist again. You know, the wingsuit chick can still wingsuit off of a 5-foot object and fly very slow, like a slow motion flying squirrel right at you, and it just looks ridiculous, and it's just the dumbest thing ever. There's just, I don't know, guys. Like, when I first played this, I think I was blinded by the fact that it was a new Battlefield. It was COVID. Not a lot of games were coming out. We were in a drought, a gaming drought. We're still in a gaming drought. I mean, there isn't really anything on my radar that's coming anytime soon other than the new Modern Warfare campaign, which is supposed to be like Sicario, which sounds fucking awesome. That's even like on my radar that I'm like, this is going to be amazing. So I think the fact that when Battlefield 2042 came out and I finally got to first play it, I was blinded and I'm like, this is awesome. We get a new game. It's Battlefield. This is cool. That I just kind of, you know, in the first day or two was like, oh yeah, it's new Battlefield. It's kind of cool. And then once you started playing it, everything became more apparent. Like, this isn't the Battlefield that I originally played. This isn't, you know, the Battlefield that I love. And the more hours you dumped into it, the more you started getting angry. And the more everybody else did. Day one, there weren't a lot of posts about people like, this is the worst Battlefield ever. When you started getting like 3 or 4, that's when Reddit and Twitter were going crazy. People started to realize, oh shit, maybe after about 10 hours of this, yeah, shit's fucked. Now, I played through all the Season 1 content, you know, and also the Season 2 content this time. 100% the Season 1 content is way, like, 5 times better than Season 2. Season 2 stuff isn't even worth your time and effort. I swear to God, it's just the laziest piece of shit thing I've ever seen in my life, and really makes me think Battlefield's going in the wrong direction again. I really don't think that there's any sort of way that they can fix this game. This game is just on its back leg, stumbling at this point. I think Season 1 was a good start, and Season 2 just obviously sent it even farther backwards. It's like running in the sand. 3 steps forward, 5 steps backwards is where I think the Battlefield 2042 is going. This obviously is almost not recoverable at this point, and with how much money they lost at this game, how much of their player base is mad, I don't think they'll ever touch a Battlefield game again. Really don't think it's ever going to happen again. But overall, I'd say Season 2 is worthless. This was the laziest thing I've seen in a long time, and it was just a direct copy and paste of an already crappy map. And the fact that somebody thought that this was a great idea and the fan base would love it, was, oh, terrible. Absolutely terrible. It's like a bunch of monkeys trying to develop a game suddenly, slinging shit everywhere. You know? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. But let me know, if you played Season 2 and Season 1, which one do you think is better? What do you think of Season 2? Do you think it's worth coming back to Battlefield 2042, or do you think it's done skis at this point?